신명기 11장, Deuteronomy chapter 11. Love the Lord your God and keep His requirements, His decrees, His laws, and His commands always. Remember today that your children were not the ones who saw and experienced the discipline of the Lord your God. His majesty, His mighty hand, His outstretched arms, the signs He performed, and the things He did in the heart of Egypt, both to the Pharaoh, king of Egypt, and to his whole country. What He did to the Egyptians' army, to its horses and its chariots. How He overwhelmed them with the waters of the Red Sea as they were pursuing you, and how the Lord brought lasting ruin on them. It was not your children who saw that what He did for you, the desert until you arrived at this place. And what He did to the Dahans and the Arams, sons of Eliab the Reubenites, when the earth opened its mouth right in the middle of the Israelites and swallowed them up with their household, their tent, and every living things that belongs to them. But it was your own eyes that saw all the things, great things the Lord has done. Observe therefore all the commands I am giving you today, so that you may have the strength to go in and take over the land that you are crossing the Jordans to possess, and so that you may live long in the land that the Lord swears to your forefathers to give to them and their descendants. A land flowing with milk and honey, the land you are entering to take over is not like the land of Egypt, from which you have come, whereas you planted your seed and irrigated it by foot on as vegetables gardens. But the land you are crossing the Jordan to take possession of it is a land of mountains, that the valleys that drinks rain from heaven. It is a land that the Lord your God cares for. The eyes of the Lord your God are continually on it from the beginning of your years its end. So if you faithfully obey the command I am giving you today to love the Lord your God and serve Him with all your hearts, with all your souls, then I will send rains on your lands in each seasons, both autumns and springs rains, so that you may gather in your grains new wine or oil. I will provide grass in the fields for your cattle, and you will eat and be satisfied. Be careful, or you will be enticed to turn away and worship other gods and bow down to them. Then the Lord's anger will burn against you, and He will shut the heavens so that it will not rain, and the ground will yield no produce, and you will soon perish from the good land the Lord is giving you. Fix these words of mine in your heart and minds, tie them as symbols on your hands, and bind them on your forefathers. Teach them to your children, talking about them when you sit at home and when you walk along the roads, when you lie down and when you get up. Write them on the door frames of your houses and all your gates, so that your days and the others days of your children may be many in the land that Lord swears to give you forefathers, as many as the days the heavens are above the earth. If you carefully observe all things commands I am giving you to follow, to love the Lord your God, to walk in all his ways, and to hold fast with him. Then the Lord will drive out all these nations before you, and you will dispose nations larger and stronger than you. Every place where you set your foot will be yours. Your territories will extend from the desert to the Lebanon, from the Euphrates rivers to the western sea. No man will be able to stand against you. The Lord your God, as he promised you, will put the terrors and the fear of you over the whole land wherever you go. See, I am setting before you today is a blessing and a curse. The blessing, if you obey the commands of the Lord your God that I am giving you today. The curse, if it disobey the commands of the Lord your God and turns from the way that I command you and you today is by following other gods which you have not known, when the Lord your God has brought you into the land you are entering to possess. You are to proclaim on mountain Gerizim the blessings and the mountains Ebal. The course, as you know, these mountains are crossed Jordan's west of the road towards the setting sun, near the great seas of Moreh, in the territory of these Canaanites living in the Arah, in the vicinity of Gilgal. You are about to cross the Jordans to enter, take possessions of the land the Lord your God is giving you. When you have taken it over, you are living there. Be sure that you obey all the decrees and these laws I am setting before you today.